everyone, this is a Dweller and welcome to yet another battle report. So this is a game against Kingdom of Equitane. Played it the same day I played my last battle report. If you haven't seen that, so go and check it out. So yeah, 9th itch 2.0, 5k points. Let's do the list. Alright, so the little horses. Alright, so he's rocking 2 Castellans, both Bannermen's, Legion Standard on both. Yeah, just complete brick of shit. Another Castellan on a horse, with light lance. Yeah, we'll just run around, I suppose. Damsel, Adept, Druidism, because Druidism is quite nice with Kingdom of Equitane. A Duke, so this is a kind of a killy lord. Duke on a pig, yeah, Renown, Shield, Grail Oath, Blessed Inscriptions, Crusader, Salvation, so I'm guessing he's like 1+ rollable with a 5+ Aegis, I suppose. Reroll to hit, reroll to wound, and yeah, 6s does D3 multiple wounds, if I remember correctly. Yeah, bit of a nasty little bugger. Then a Paladin, Dusty, Basset Sword, Beastby on a pig, Questing Oath, Basalt Infusion, and Dusk Forge. So yeah, 1+ rollable again, which is, if you've played a lot of Pseudo Names, you know that 1+ rollable is more or less the worst thing we can go up against. Always hating doing that, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Over to the rest of the army. So in core, a big nice bus of Knights of the Realm, with Ban of the Last Charge, because yeah, it's so cool, it's so awesome. And then it has 1 big brick of shit and 1 smaller brick of shit. For special, yeah, a big block of Knight Forlorns, a Sacred Reliquary, the Green Knight, and then 2 Yeoman Bowmen, or Yeoman Outriders even. Just the Chaffeler. So yeah, quite a solid list. A lot of big units to go through, which is not the best, the strongest suit when it comes to Silonels. Taking up big blocks is always a bit of a pain. But as I said, we'll see how it goes. Over to my list is the same as I used in the one before. Let's go through it again. So General Avatar of Nature with Entangling Vines, because he's just a powerhouse. And to be honest, for 660 points, yeah, I'd never leave a home without him. As of a few years back, always nice to have that, like, strength 7 power. I can go up against any character and always have a chance to win. And strength 7 thunderstorms are like nice as well. Other than that, the druidism master on a dragon, with Banner Scroll, Hero's Art, and Talisman of the Void. And then the thickest there, Shepherd, Beastby. Don't leave home without him. Core, just a unit of Dryads for some scoring. 3 units of Heath Hunters, 2 of 10 and 1 of 9. Unit of Blade Dancers, Chaff Eagle, some Forest Rangers, Thicket Beasts, Wild Huntsmen, and some Briar Maidens with the champion, of course. We want them spells, right? So over to deployment. Deploying the Heath Hunters on the left flank. The Dryads just hanging around. So the scenario here is hold the middle, which is by the hill up in the right corner on this picture. So yeah, I'll just try to sneak them in. They won't do much this game, but yeah, the scenario points are quite big, so yeah, you need to take them, right? Over here, just a solid battle line, more or less. Rangers, Blade Dancers, Beastby, and Thicket Beasts. Briar Maidens, Eagle just hanging around. Over here, Dragon Out, Avatar, Heath Hunters, and Wild Huntsman. So yeah, I rolled. I want the roll to go first, so that's why I deploy so aggressively. And my opponent does the exact opposite and just castles. Yeah, so big brick, little brick, and some chaff on the sides. The toady is the Duke. Really cool model. Forlorn Knights with Sacred Reliquaries, of course, because it's just so freaking durable. And the lands on his left flank. Better picture of that. Some vanguards. I go quite aggressively, just moving these hunters up, planning to just shoot away the chaff is always a good thing to do. Same idea over here. Need to be careful though because of it does have his Duke there watching in that direction. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Move up. To start shooting. Over here, advance quite aggressively, mostly to kind of contest the hill and also to get the thicket piece into the forest. If I do get charged, that's where I want to be. Brian Manus just follows up in range with spells. Similar to Eagle, just move up to so I can use him when I need him. Avatar moves up as well. If he gets a charge, I can counter charge with him. Yeah, just a beast. The druid just hides behind the impassable there. I do not want a Undaring Strike going off on him. Wild Huntsman moves up like this, and the Heath Hunters as well. This was the best I could, where he couldn't see me with his Lord. So I don't think everyone can see the chaff unit, the yeomans, but yeah, I'll shoot where I can. And Wild Huntsman just setting up for some kind of charge, stuff like that. Go to the magic phase. Number 3 got a few. I think the only spell I got in was like the Oaken Throne, more or less. Maybe some other spell as well, but nothing that matters. Yeah, Oaken Throne in. I think I even got like Healing Waters off on Blade Dancers. Oh, even on the Avatar even. So yeah, the shooting didn't do much. I did kill off the unit on the left. I'm a bit confused by the picture, but yeah, the unit on the left died, but not the character, so the character is still running around. Over here, I just managed to kill one on the right side. Not much, but yeah, I'm putting on a bit of pressure at least. So King of Ekote in turn 1, he just advances more or less casually. So the little break just reforms to check out the Heath Hunters on that side, or just to hold that flank. The big one just go up to the objective. Forlorn Knights do move up, not much, but a bit at least. He's do not want to get charged by me as well as me from him, so it's a bit of a standoff. Over here, he shuffles up his Knights of the Realm unit and moves up his remaining yeomans. Gets a pretty big magic phase. Where he... Oh yeah, so his magic... He didn't do much. He got off Undaring Strike, but didn't do any wounds with it. Or maybe he did 1 wound on the Avatar, something like not much, or 1 wound on the Thicket Beast. Other than that, I think he got in like reroll to hit on the Forlorn Knights, but I'm not going to charge him anyway, so yeah, nothing that really matters. So with my turn, I go move away from the edge a bit just to finish off the last yeoman. I didn't kill them all, obviously. Let's see what I can do. Over here as well, just move up, holding positions. Over here, we saw that I had a charge on the Knights of the Realm unit. I could see past the hill, but he couldn't see me, which is optimal position, right? So yeah, I thought, what the hell, I charge. Didn't think it was in the side, I thought it was in the front, which I would get full attacks, and I could probably kill off a pretty good bunch of those knights. That would be so worth it. Got charge in the side instead. I'm still holding them. It is what it is. If yeah, we'll see. He needs to handle it. He only has one rubber lance hitting back, so he won't kill the unit this turn at least. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, quite more or less the same picture. Heath Hunter just hanging around behind the hill, afraid of the Lord. But if he's watching that way, good for me. Another picture of the middle. You can see it's going to be a shit show going on the hill soon. And yeah, now a lot of things happen. So yeah, I charge in. I kill like 2 knights, I think. Maybe more. I think it's 2 knights. He doesn't do anything back. He fails his his leadership test with rerolls and flees. So yeah, that's quite a turn. So yeah, one Heath Hunter just broke a whole lance of Bretonnian Knights, or King of Aegon Knights, sorry. Yeah, I'm good with that. They overrun into the Knights Forlorn. Not too sure about that matchup, so this is more or less kill as many as I can. They need to die in somehow anyways. So over here, the knights run over his whole army, including his big brick of shit. And guess what? The big brick of shit also fails their 9 rollable panic test and flees. He does manage to stay on the board with an inch to spare. So yeah, lucky that did that. At the same time, it would have been if yes. Imagine both these units dying turn 1. That would just suck. I think he died a few some knights from some dangerous terrain or something as well. Silence, kitty. So yeah, over there to still this is how it looks. My turn. The brick is watching the wrong way and everything. The knights are fleeing, so if he fails again, he will probably run over my Heath Hunters. He will die a lot and probably get off the board. But with a 9 roll ball, I don't think he. Yeah, I'm not counting on it. But now I do have another matchup than I deployed for. I would have liked to Wildwood Rangers into the Forlorn Knights instead, more or less. Yeah, not that I deployed for it, but yeah, it would have been better. But yeah, as it is now, they can chop down knights on the run as well, no problem. So over to my opponent's turn. He managed to rally both units, which is good for the game. So the knights, yeah, pretty depleted. They just rally, just pivot up against the Rangers. He really good place and manages. He chaps the range unit with his Castellan. The brick of shit also rallies. Over here, he just moves up his Duke to be able to charge into the Wild Huntsman. I think he gets off like real hit as well later on. Oh, it's still there. So yeah, his Paladin just watches up for the Heath Hunters. Another big magic face. And he got off like 2 buff spells on his Knights of the Realm unit. I can't remember which. I think it's real to hit and something else. The combat, I do kill 1 Wild Huntsman. I don't think I killed that many of those Forlorn Knights. They are so freaking tough. With the Reliquary, they have like a 2+ save and 5 up Aegis, and it's just strength 5, AP 3 didn't do that much that I hoped for. So yeah, those Wild Huntsmen are goners. Another picture of that, and this is probably the same picture. Yeah, more or less. So this is how it looks. Over to my turn. So yeah, I charge in a unit of Heath Hunters into the side of the Knights. Thinking that, yeah, firstly I want to hold them as long as I can, and charging the side, I do get quite some AP. I could kill a few. I could. They could certainly stand there for a turn, and that would just leave them up for the Rangers. The Rangers charge the chaff. It needs to be gone. I move the Dryads for some unknown reason. The Eagle just follows up, and you can see as well here that I did charge the Forlorn Knights with the Thicket Beasts. Moving up with the Avatar to countercharge, he's gonna go in with his Super Killy Lord, and the only thing I have that can kill it is the Avatar. So hopefully with some buffs, I can maybe kill him. Let's hope for it. Magic Phase, a 4-1. Here over in combat, yeah, I killed the chaff. Just reform up. I do think I killed like 2 knights, maybe. He killed 1 in return. I think he still won combat because of his ranks and banner and stuff, but I held. So he reforms like that. So now I just need to hold 1 more turn. We'll see how it goes. And over here, the grind starts. The Wild Huntsman are just gone. Not much I can do about it. The Thicket Beast did do nothing. I think I killed 1 or 2 Knights Forlorn. It was just, yeah, horrendous. Completely horrendous. King of Equity in turn 3. So this is how it looks. He moves up with his little his small brick and his Pegasus. I think he managed to get that much in the way so that I can charge his knights. Or I can at least now, but if he wins, he can reform and I can charge him. I need to charge the brick instead. So another really good play. The Duke just goes into the Thicket Beasts. Yeah, that's quite a big combat. And yeah, missing picture. I see, but yeah, he did win combat with the knights and just reformed them into our lands again and watching the Rangers. So in my turn, I did rally. I did charge the Paladin inside with the Dryads just to try to hold them up. The Rangers into the little brick. I'm hoping I will just completely break them and overrun into the Knights. It's a load of strength 5 attacks, so yeah, hopefully. The Eagle goes up to chop the other brick, so he can't countercharge me. Yeah, comment over here. He killed off his. He killed off 2 Thicket Beasts with his Duke. Forgot to take a picture of that. But now the Avatar goes in as well. And we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I move up a bit with the Druid. So I can counter next turn into the Forlorn Knights and get into ranges with spells and everything. The Heath Hunters, yeah, I think I missed a picture of that too. Probably getting drunk. But I shot off the last Yeoman last turn, and now I'm just standing there and trying to find something to shoot at more or less. A bit better magic face than the last turn. Did get break spirit off on his big block, I believe, or it was 4 knights, something like that. So yeah, here in combat, I didn't do any wounds on the Pegasus, but I did win the combat, but he held, sadly. And the Rangers just annihilated the Peasant Levy and overrun into the Knights. And yeah, I got in both Stone Skin and Break the Spirit, I think. Oh no, Strangling Roots and Stone Skin. And with that, I did manage to do wounds, more or less. He didn't do any wounds to me. I did a whole bunch of wounds, back, not a whole bunch. He saved like an insane amount, but I won combat. I think I won with the Thunder Stomp. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I can't remember if it was the Thunder Stomps or something else. I won by not very much. He was steadfast with the Fallen Knights even, but his Duke was not, and so his Duke fled from combat, which is really good. And that's more, yeah, exactly. And that's the end of that turn. But yeah, now advantage for the Sylvanels, I would say, in this combat is still, as you can see, there's a lot of models left. They just never die. These bastards. King Ecotain turn 4, he pops up his Green Knights to chaff the Heath Hunters. Other than that, he can't do much over here. He charges the Eagle to get rid of it. He rallies his general as well. This is a picture, I do not know what it's supposed to show. Nothing probably. It's a quite solid magic face. I think he gets off like real to hit on the... No, I think Healing Waters I think he got on his Fallen Knights. Despite that, I did manage to kill a few this turn. And yeah, he didn't manage to kill the eagle. He just broke him, so I'm flat. The Dryad still holds. I killed one knight with the Rangers, then I just reformed, so now next turn I'm planning on killing them properly. So over to my turn 5. Yeah, this is exactly the same picture, more or less. So hoping I can get us those knights. Hoping Dryads will hold a bit. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. This just, they're immortal. The King of Ecotain characters. And we have moved with Briar Maidens to be out of arc of everything, so out of harm's way. I did charge the dragon into the Fallen Knights. I also moved up the Heath Hunters to be in the way of the Avatar, so his Duke can charge the Avatar. So yeah, this is a turn where I need to really make it or break. I need those gone. That's it. And with everything, I did. I did win by not a lot. Still, they just refuses to die. I think this is what's determined all the Thunder Stomps. I did the breath weapon as well, and the Thunder Stomps and everything. That's what really tipped the balance. So he fled. I managed to run him down. Over here, the Paladin kills off some Dryads, and I flee. So yeah, he's free. Crap. The Knights of the Realm, they got annihilated by the Rangers. I did get Healing Waters off on them, I believe, on in my magic phase. So with everything, overruns and everything, I did get out of position. So he was just within arc, so his Duke could actually charge my Druid. Not too happy about that. So we'll see how that ends up. I think he tried to charge my Briar Maidens with the Green Knight. Now that the Rangers and the Knights of the Realm wasn't in the way, so yeah, a pretty bad play for me, but rusty still. So I fled and just fled over everything. Not much to do about that. I think his Paladin tried to charge the Eagle. I fled again. And in combat, he did like 5 wounds to the dragon. So I'm off with 1 on left. I broke, I ran. He didn't run me over, I think. So that's quite good. Yeah, still, sorry about the pictures. Let's think. This is still King of Ecotain turn 5, right? Yeah, exactly. Wrong labeled. So yeah, this is just how it looks. And here you can see he just charged the eagle, and I just ran, failed charge. Yeah, and here's the combat. I fled. He was like 1 inch behind me, so yeah. Phew. Sadly, I rolled too really high with the rangers, so they're just sitting. They can't do anything really. Just watching into the impasse, need to reform out. That it'll take some time. Crap like that. He moves up his bus to hold objective. And yeah, this is more how it looks. Yeah, you can see there's quite a big dead pile over there. I like it. So Sylvanel's turn 6. So yeah, I'm going for some last hurrah. I know this is a really tight game. I probably won't get the objective since the drives of. I didn't really realize they were fleeing when we played the game, so I tried to rally and I tried to move them, but I couldn't reach, which is good because they're fleeing, so I can't even move them. Anyways, I do charge the Heath Hunters into the rear of the Green Knight, being supernal and everything. I'm just hoping, maybe with some luck, and the Rangers just reforms to watch the Duke or everything. Not that it matters. I couldn't reach the hill with them with reforms or everything I tried to do. So yeah, he'll get the scenario points. Over here, basically just moves up and just conserves everything. If we want to charge anything with brick, it's going to be the Thicket Beast, and he won't kill the Thicket Beast. So yeah, got a big magic phase. I did get off. Yeah, but by this point we knew nothing else was going to happen. I just got off one spell. I think it was Healing Waters on my Druid, and managed to heal up a wound up to 2 wounds. And his turn 6. So yeah, his Duke charges the Druid. Nothing I can do about that. I think in his magic. In his magic phase, he managed to magic missile off the eagle, and yeah, I missed. I could have missed a picture of that. Heroic moment. So the Heath Hunters that charged the Green Knight managed to do a wound on him. He just totally whiffed back. I won combat, and he just crumbled. So yeah, a unit of Heath Hunters actually killed the Green Knight, which is just insane. And probably, yeah, a good bunch of points for me. So yeah, his turn. The only thing he does, except for magic missing of the eagle, was to charge the Duke into the Druid. I did manage to actually wound him with my Druid. He manages to get 1/6 to wound, which is the 3 wounds, and he rolls a 1. So the Druid survives with 1 wound, and I also managed to pass my break test. So yeah, really tough one. I really lucked out there. And the end result was a 11-9 Sylvanus victory. Really, I would call this a lot more like a draw than a victory. That last wound on the Druid would have just balanced the scales. If I haven't killed the Green Knight, it would be a 10-10 without even when he got the objective. So yeah, really tight game. Still apologize for the lack of pictures. I'm blaming the alcohol in the picture. That's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, a really fun game. Don't get to meet the King of Equitine that much. So yeah, always nice to meet a variety of opponents and teams. Played quite a lot against demons the last year, which kind of tired of it, to be honest. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'm gonna try to get some games in and get some more battle reports up on the channel. So stay tuned for those, and see you then.